Hi folks, and welcome to another early edition here on the Cord Cutters News video channel. Now, if you've been following us for a while, you might know we usually post topical deep dives on Thursdays, so if you see a new video like this pop up earlier in the week, it's usually because something noteworthy and newsworthy has occurred. And that's the case here as well. It's time to talk about Roku and the company's hardware and software plans for the fall and winter of 2021. The company shared its plans for the next few months, and we've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get right to it. This is Roku's Fall 2021 Update. So before we dive into the details, let's just set the table as far as what Roku's announcing this week. And as you might expect, the company's offering up a mix of software and hardware news. First up is the latest iteration of Roku's well-known operating system. The company's calling it Roku OS 10.5. It's a step up from last spring's version 10 release. And hand in hand with that update, the company will also spruce up its mobile apps on Android and iOS as it aims to offer more thorough integration between those mobile apps and the dedicated streaming hardware. More on that in a sec. The company is also touting some improvements on the audio side of things, including support for 3.1 and 5.1 channel surround sound setups and an improved private listening mode. On the hardware front, Roku is also announcing some new streaming gear, including an upgraded version of the 4K-capable Streaming Stick Plus. It's called, wait for it, the Roku Streaming Stick 4K, and it'll maintain the Streaming Stick's compact design with some new and improved hardware inside. And so with that overview out of the way, let's first dig into some software news. Roku OS 10.5. Okay, first off, let's talk about Roku's newest operating system, Roku OS 10.5. And as you might expect from that .5 in the name, we're dealing with what could be considered evolutionary updates rather than game-changing, revolutionary changes here. But there's still lots to discuss. First up, owners of Roku's streaming players will be able to add the live TV channel guide straight to their home screens. That'll get you direct access to the Roku channel selection of 200 plus free live TV channels. On the voice side of things, Roku Voice is now supported in more areas, including device setup and logging in. So in supported apps, you can use your voice more quickly to input email addresses, passwords, and more. You'll know a given app supports the feature if you see a microphone icon on the on-screen keyboard. Elsewhere, more channels will support Roku's voice commands for direct playback, and that includes major streaming options like Netflix and Spotify. And speaking of Spotify, the 10.5 update aims to improve the music and podcast experience with voice search and playback support for music, podcast, and video podcasts. And yes, Roku's looking to leverage that Spotify support to help highlight the new audio-focused features. Roku's also adding more in-depth help and tips for its voice functionality. You'll find a Roku Voice Help section in the settings menu, which helps highlight what those voice commands can do. More Roku mobile app integration. And like we said earlier, those companion mobile apps are getting updates as well. Roku told us they're looking to offer more features for those who like to curate content on their mobile devices. There's a new Home tab for more direct access to content, and what Roku's calling zones that sort content into more focused collections. Mobile app users can add shows and movies to a save list so they can watch them on their TVs later. Enhanced audio features. Roku OS 10.5 also adds improved private listening support, including intelligent audio and video sync based on the type of headphones you're using. And for further fine-tuning, you'll be able to use your smartphone's camera to measure your TV screen and automatically adjust for any audio delays, which should hopefully eliminate out-of-sync audio issues when listening to audio via the mobile app. And on the non-private audio side of things, the company is also looking to up its audio game with support for 3.1 and 5.1 surround sound audio. Now you might already know about the Roku Stream Bar and the recently renamed Stream Bar Pro, and if not, we reviewed the smaller of the two, the Stream Bar, in an earlier video. In any case, those products combine the design and functionality of a traditional soundbar with Roku's built-in streaming hardware for a 2-in-1 device. And users have long been able to connect the company's wireless subwoofer for extra bass and its satellite speakers for dedicated rear channels. Well, this fall you'll be able to add Roku's satellite speakers as left and right front channels with a Stream Bar, Stream Bar Pro, or the earlier Smart Soundbar, then becoming a dedicated center channel. So you'll be able to connect a Roku soundbar in the center with a pair of front channel satellite speakers and a subwoofer for 3.1 channel surround sound. And you can add another pair of satellites as rear, left, and right channels for a full 5.1 channel arrangement. Now, Roku did not announce any specific bundle offers for those looking to build their own setup, but if you're curious about the total price for these configurations, here's some pricing info we've put together. You'll see total cost depending on whether you're using a Streambar or Streambar Pro as your centerpiece, which comes out to a $50 difference in each instance. As you can see, a 3.1 channel setup starts at about $460 in total, while a 5.1 channel option starts at just under $610. And in case you're wondering, yes, we're hoping to try out the setup process ourselves, and we're aiming to report back once we've had some hands-on and ears-on time. Should be interesting. And like we said earlier, Roku's got some hardware news to share as well, so let's dig into that next. Roku Streaming Stick 4K. So the headliner for Roku's fall hardware releases comes in the form of an upgraded streaming stick called the Roku Streaming Stick 4K. Roku's packing in an updated quad-core CPU into this latest model, and the company says the new chip offers significantly improved performance, including a boot-up time some 30% faster than the earlier Streaming Stick Plus. This new streaming stick also boasts support for high dynamic range video, or HDR, including HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision standards. As for pricing and availability, the Roku Streaming Stick 4K will be available in mid-October for $49.99, which slightly undercuts the recently announced $54.99 Fire TV Stick 4K Max. And if you're wondering how these two new 4K capable streaming sticks compare side by side, here are some initial specs to consider. That $49.99 package gets you the Streaming Stick 4K and a voice remote with TV controls, but if you want a more robust remote option, Roku's also offering a bundle that includes the company's top-of-the-line Voice Remote Pro, and if you're curious about that device's capabilities, be sure to check out our earlier video review linked down below in the video description. The company is calling this particular bundle the Roku Streaming Stick 4K Plus, and it will retail for $69.99. Roku told us both options should be available by mid-October, both in stores and online, and pre-orders start today, September 20th. And yes, we're absolutely hoping to have both the Streaming Stick 4K and Amazon's Fire TV Stick 4K Max in-house soon for individual reviews and, of course, some head-to-head action as well. Should be fun. The Roku Ultra LT. And there's also another bit of hardware news to discuss. The Walmart exclusive Roku Ultra LT will see an upgrade this fall as well. The company says the new model boasts a faster processor, more storage space, and improved Wi-Fi connectivity. The new model also supports Dolby Vision HDR in addition to the existing HDR10, HDR10 Plus, and HLG support. The new and improved Roku Ultra LT should arrive in the next few weeks at $79.99, which is a $10 bump from the current LT's $69.99 price tag. Wrapping it all up. And so there you go, those were the highlights from Roku's Fall 2021 updates. And as always, thank you for watching. Now we covered a number of new updates, new products, and new features here, so feel free to sound off in the comment section down below if any announcement in particular caught your eye. Maybe you're looking forward to trying out Roku OS 10 10.5 or the new private listening features. Maybe you've been waiting for an updated streaming stick, or maybe you've been itching to build out a surround sound speaker setup. Whatever the case may be, make sure you comment down below with your thoughts on Roku's latest announcements. And yes, like we said, we're looking forward to getting our hands on Roku's latest software and hardware in the coming weeks, so definitely stay tuned for hands-on previews, full-on reviews, and more. And a great way to do that is to make sure you've clicked the subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, maybe consider that like button as well. Those are both great ways to support our channel and to signal to YouTube that it should suggest our content to more folks more often. For now though, thanks again for watching. We're looking forward to learning more about Roku's new additions very, very soon, and we'll be sure to report back when that happens. In the meantime, my name is Philip Palermo, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.